for it.
What is poppin' in my chop in my Bagel Bites? It is Mr. Bagel Bites here, bringing you another deck profile video. Now this weekend was huge for me. Saturday, I went ahead and won an Edison locals. It wasn't a big tournament, but it was 5 rounds, so it was pretty respectable. We had a big chunk of people there, and then I went ahead and also won the One Piece Treasure Cup. I can go ahead and show my promo here real quick. I got to enter 2 and I won 2 big tournaments. I put it in my special box here, but we did win the Treasure Cup Corona, so that was pretty exciting. It was a big weekend for the bagel community. I hope you're following and enjoying. If you want to see more One Piece content, I'll just shove this to the side here for now, irrelevant. But we went ahead and piloted Amaryllis, and that was I love Amaryllis. I think plants are insane. I think plants are really good. I think plants are slept on, and my boy No Suck Gaming, I've been checking out his content. He topped a recent event with Amaryllis. I believe it was the NAWCQ. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's where he topped. But I've been following him since then. And he had recently posted a video. Definitely check him out. I'll put his link in the description below. About how what I've been saying for years is the problem with Amaryllis is that it doesn't have enough unfair cards. That's really the biggest thing, is Amaryllis just doesn't have enough unfair cards. It's too fair of a deck. So he changed some stuff, and I saw it, and I was inspired, and I made some changes of my own, and it overperformed. We played 2 Vayu, just smoked them. 1 Blackwing wasn't close. A Light Sworn that was close because he gambit real well, and then for last round it was oh my gosh, it was like a weird Machina deck. That was a hard one, I won't lie, but we did pull it out. But let me go ahead and get into the profile, and we'll kind of talk about it a little bit more too. 3 Amaryllis, yeah, no 2. We're playing 3 of the big boy. He's there. Titanial, of course, 3. 1 Alti for the consistency, and then 2 gold. Definitely not because I don't have 3. We played 2 Lone Fire, of course. Lone Fire is a fantastic card. I want to see it every hand if I can. 2 Dandelion, absolutely fantastic card. Love Dandelion, max balance. This is where the brew gets a little bit interesting and almost turns into Dark Plants, which is a deck that I typically really like, but always want to run Amaryllis, but haven't found a way to really do that, and I think these ratios kind of do that. So we had 1 Mystic Tomato. This is usually like a bot lion for me, Botanical Lion, but I really like Mystic Tomato here because it freed up some slots here that we can play some cards. We played 1 Gale, 1 Plague. I put in Necrogardna and then Sangan. So I really like these right here. I think they're really strong. And then what's super cool is they like float. This puts a plant body engrave. Sangan can grab a bunch of cards that can help us out. Playing a Gale, I ended up like swinging into a Cataster. What was it? I swung into a Cataster with Tomato because I didn't have any other plays. Brought out the Gale for in the battle phase. Main 2, have the Cataster, didn't need to, and then like was able to make like Brionic, which is just like a level of play that I'm not able to do in this deck normally. Having the extra synchro potential, like 2 more tuners, 1 or 2 depending on if you play Plague. You probably should if you're not normally. I think it deserves a spot in like any Amaryllis deck, but yeah, I really like these ratios and thought it elevated the deck a little bit more and gave it a bit more spice, I guess. 1 Trag. I think Trag is absolutely busted in this deck. There were so many games where they were sitting on like Stardust. I'd bring out Tragodia and be having like an Amaryllis or a Titanial in hand. I'm just like, I'm gonna steal your Stardust. Or you have so many levels because you have like, oh yeah, we're playing Chaos Sorcerer too. This card's really good. We'll get to the light targets here soon, but you play 6, 4, 3, 1, 8. There may even be another one in there. I feel like there might be another one, but yeah, 6, 3. Oh, and 2. Yeah, Plague is even a 2. So like you have almost every level tutorable, and you can copy any level, and you're playing different multiple tuners now. Trag was fantastic. I constantly had like hand advantage because of another card, so he was just always 2400 or higher, and just can drop. Oh, that was what I did. I swung with the Mystic Tomato, played the Trag from hand into the Catastor because it's dark, and then special summoned the Gale, and then was able to make Brio bounce the Catastor set trap. I forget what it was, but and then I was just in such a commanding position. Yeah, no, that's what it was. Trag broken. Trag is so good. I don't know why people don't play Trag anymore. Chaos Sorcerer, yeah. We play that. We'll get the light targets. Not a ton, but there are enough that it makes sense. And I kind of didn't get it at first when he showed it. But after playing it, it's honestly invaluable. This opened up so many avenues. Chaos Sorcerer, again, one of those just unfair cards that we don't typically get to play, that this version did. And honestly, it was noticeable. At worst, it was a discard fodder for Raigeki Break. We stole a Yugioh with Trag. And they're like, oh, well, that's a thing. And I'm like, yeah. So we just kept stealing monsters. Speaking of stealing, we played Triple Cyber Valley. And we'll get to like the package of why we're playing Triple Valley later. He was playing one, I believe it is, at the NAWCQ, No Suck Gaming. And I started teching 3. Or I started teching it in mine. And I slowly was just like, this needs to be a 3 of. This is really good. and then he posted a video where he was playing the 3 and then like this like stealing package for opponent's monsters. And I'm like, I need more. So that's why I started playing like Trag and like other stuff. But this card is so freaking good. Valley overperformed every game. I never was upset to see it. And then the Millers play 1 Card Trooper and 2 Lila. I don't like Raikou. Unless I'm playing Hamster Raikou. No, Raikou not good. Unless you're drawing at turn 1. If you're going first, you can set it. You're feeling good about yourself. If you see it any point in the game otherwise, I hate Raikou. Not good. I don't like Raikou anymore unless playing Hamster Raikou. Charge of Light Brigade. It's got Raikou. But yeah, I mean, you're only playing 2 targets, which kind of sucks. But honestly, I kind of don't care. I just want to mill with it anyway. The Lila's just a bonus of being like a spell trap removal. I don't think I at any point in the games milled my targets while having the other. Yes, theoretically you can, but I never had that happen. But yeah, variance does happen. But honestly, I'm happy with it. Grabbing the Lila, it's basically just a Lila fetcher at this point, and then mills 3 cards. So, I mean, searches MST on a body. It's a spellcaster. Spoiler, that comes up. And mills 3 cards. Fantastic. Triple trade-in. Very good card. Very good card. Draw 2 cards. Discard Amaryllis. Draw 2 cards. Discard Titanial. Draw 2 cards. Fertilizer. Bring it back. Very good. Yes. And the Steel package. 2 Mark of the Rose. 1 Brain. 1 Minecon. Anyone who knows me in the Edison community knows I hate Hidden Armory. I don't think it's good. I just don't like it. I don't like it at all. And I certainly like Mark of the Rose, though. So bumping this to 2 over DDR because we are not playing Hidden Armory. I like that so much. Playing Minecon because we're playing Tuners, we're playing Valley, so we're just taking opponents' monsters. Between this, Yugioh, Tragoria, we're just getting those monsters. Our own Yugioh. And then we're just advantaging off of them. Trying to gain as much advantage as we can. So good. 1 for 1. Get Valley. Side. We also have Consecrated Light in the side. It's an extra copy that bumps Consecrated Light to the field. We can discard like cards and get advantage off that as well while getting the 1. This is so good. So good. Worst case, turn 1, I think I had Dandy in hand. Discarded the Dandy, made 1 for 1, grabbed the Valley, banished a 2, draw 2 cards, and then was able to like stabilize because my hand wasn't that good. It's such a good. We're playing Lightning Vortex. I love it in the main. I'm never not maining this again unless like it's a weird deck. And then Heavy Storm. I mean, the Heavy Storm is relatively explanatory, but discard spell, I like discard cards that work on my turn. That is honestly the reason I play cards like this. Play Vortex. I played it at Maryland, and it felt really good. I played it in this, felt even better. Really good. 2 Fertilizer, 1 Foolish. Foolish, I honestly just like. I like being able to dump something, and with this Spruance specifically, I feel it comes up a bit more. And then Fertilizer, kind of self-explanatory. It's like a Call of the Haunted, but honestly just kind of feels better sometimes because you can bring out multiple monsters. And then the traps, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Return from the Different Dimension, and there should be 2 Raigeki Break, but I'm going to be honest, I couldn't find my second foil Raigeki Break, so I played my foil Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. It was vain, but it should be 2 Raigeki Break. But that's the brew that I played in the main. I'll get ahead into the extra deck here. 1 Armory Arm, 1 Magical Android, 1 Cataster, 1 Flamville, that guy that no one ever knows how to pronounce. He has piercing. He's a 6, he has piercing. This dude's insane. He won me like 3 games. I don't ever want to cut him again, I'm going to be honest. He felt like really good. 1 Brionac. Everyone knows Brio. Yugioh Guardian. We played 1 of him. What am I doing? I was trying to do it so I didn't have to flip and like get them back in order, but it's fine. 1 Yugioh Guardian. I mean, explanatory. 1 Tempest and 1 Arcanite. Since we're playing Plague and Gale, we have the option to go into both of these. Tempest won me a game that I should have lost because I was able to just discard like a bunch of cards, deal damage, which was insane. Arcanite pops, not pump. Well, he pumps himself to 2k with the 2 counters. Honestly, Arcanite is just such a broken synchro monster. If your deck can play it, it should play Arcanite, for sure. And same with Tempest. I think Tempest is my favorite synchro monster. At least level 6 for sure. 1 Armor Master. We play Gale. We can make this. It helps. It crashes Stardust. Sometimes you make a 7, and sometimes you don't want to make, you know, Black Rose Dragon. I know, spoiler, I've never not wanted to make Black Rose. But Armor Master felt really good. He came up twice, 2-3 times, I think. Black Rose, obviously, like, probably the best synchro on Edison format, besides Stardust. But, I mean, it's Black Rose. Dark End Dragon, you can make it. It's good. You should play it if you can make it. Basically just good 8s from here. Thought Ruler, really good level 8. Colossal Fighter, obviously really good level 8. We did the Colossal Fighter Armory Arm combo, so we just OTK'd him, which was pretty cool. That came up. We got the 1 Stardust Dragon, fantastic. And last but not least, we have Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon for the machines. Yeah, because we're citing Sidra. Moving into that. Obviously the tokens, you got to play the 1 Japanese 25th anniversary Akiza. It boosts your good draws by 45%. It's a really good card. Gorse token and 2 Ojama tokens. I haven't been able to find an English one of these yet, so I'm playing still my 2 Ojamas for the dandy tokens, and then, you know, Akiza for the sauce. Now for the side, we play 1 Sidra. I wanted to bump it to 2, but honestly, I couldn't find anything I really wanted to cut. So, yeah. So we play 2. Or we play 1. 2 Consecrated Light. Was fantastic all weekend. 1 Kaiku. I really liked Kaiku. I kind of wish this was still at 2. This was where, like, the Sidra Kaiku, so I just went 1-1. It's a spellcaster, so that comes up. And 2, it's dark. That's irrelevant. I don't know why I brought that up, but it stops Dark Armed from popping my cards, which felt really good. It stopped DD Crow from banishing my cards, which felt really good. Soul Release, get that out of here. We don't like that. And then it's good in like the Frog Mirror and stuff, or yeah, Mirror Frog Match as well. Really good card. Kaiku's really good. Obviously, everyone knows that. I think right now it's probably one of the most played side cards. We side MST. I don't main it currently. I probably could. I just honestly couldn't find the space. So we're siding it right now for back row heavy matchups. Oh my god, another no suck gaming win right here. Ancient Forest just cleared the Vayu match. This card is so good. Your Amaryllis just swings, pops itself, deals 800, and then puts your opponent on tilt. Oh no, we played against it was Machina with drill, quick draw stuff. So he made like Drill Warrior, and then was just like, oh, if I swing, I just lose my Drill Warrior, huh? Like, yeah, that's not good now, huh? Yeah, no, Ancient Forest popped up this weekend. This was really good. Shout out to Nosak. 1 Burial from a Different Dimension. Since I was only playing the 1 Kaiku, I wanted something I could play in multiple matchups, and honestly, Burial felt really good. Like, I sided it in as like a one-of occasionally when I didn't know what I was going against, or if I wanted to side out an additional trap card. This would sometimes come in as like a pseudo protection, or if I sided out Return from the Different Dimension, which is in this now. I would put this in to like have more plants in the graveyard for fertilizer and Amaryllis banishes. So that was really cool. 2 pulling the rug because I don't like Caius, and if I don't have Titanial, I feel real bad about it. And if Titanial is brought back by fertilizer, it feels real bad to tribute it. So I like pulling the rug. I think it's good. I try to include it in any side I can. Yeah, I mean that's all there really is to it. 1 torrent because I couldn't find main space. 2 skill drain and 2 royal decree. Yeah, I mean royal decree because we're playing so few traps already, but I don't really want to main it. I thought about it, I'm gonna be honest. And then skill drains for a few different matchups. It comes up, and then like you just have these huge plant guys that they can't out because your cards are too strong. But that's the brew. Again, shout out to No Set Gaming. I know I've mentioned it a few times, but like honestly, if you want Amaryllis tips, really good player. I don't know about his decks outside of Amaryllis. I don't want to speak for it, but he definitely seems very knowledgeable at the game and like game state, and definitely what Amaryllis needs to do to adapt in the current Edison metagame. But thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like, subscribe button to stay up to date on Mr. Bagel Bites content. Like I said, you can check out the new One Piece video where I topped with the treasure cup, did that. But thank you guys so much, and as always, catch you later. Thank you.